Ever pondered the origins and evolution of one of the world's oldest religions, Hinduism? This ancient faith, steeped in rich traditions, has its roots tracing back over 5,000 years. It's a complex tapestry of philosophies, rituals, and deities that has evolved over the millennia. As we delve into this fascinating exploration, we'll journey through the epochs of Hinduism's development, from its mysterious inception to its dynamic present. Embark on this enlightening journey to discover the profound depth and diversity of Hinduism. Rewind to the Bronze Age, around 2000 BCE, where the roots of Hinduism lie. We find ourselves in the midst of the Indus Valley civilization, known for its advanced urban planning and fascinating cultural practices. Their religious iconography hints at a deep connection with nature and a belief in the divine. Then a seismic shift takes place. The Aryans arrive, bringing with them a new language and profound spiritual texts, the Vedas. The Vedic period ushers in a new era of ritualism and philosophical introspection. These texts, composed over centuries, form the bedrock of Hindu thought, encompassing a vast array of hymns, rituals, and contemplative dialogues. The evolving religious landscape of the time saw the fusion of the Aryan and Indus Valley cultures, giving rise to a rich tapestry of beliefs and practices. Thus began the journey of Hinduism, shaped by the synthesis of various cultures and traditions. Fast forward to 500 BCE, the dawn of classical Hinduism. This period witnessed the creation of the Upanishads, a collection of texts that form the philosophical backbone of Hinduism. They delve into profound questions about the nature of reality and the self, and their answers have guided generations of Hindus in their spiritual journeys. Around the same time, two great epics emerged, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. The Ramayana, a tale of loyalty, love, and duty, tells the story of Prince Rama and his wife Sita. The Mahabharata, the longest-known epic poem, revolves around a catastrophic war and explores complex moral dilemmas. Within the Mahabharata, we find the Bhagavad Gita, a dialogue between the Prince Arjuna and the god Krishna. Its teachings, which focus on duty, righteousness, and devotion, form a key part of the epic. These timeless epics and philosophical texts shape the moral and ethical framework of Hindu society. Now, step into the medieval period, a time of great religious movements within Hinduism. During this era, notable movements like Bhakti and Sufi emerged, leaving an indelible mark on Hinduism. The Bhakti movement, rooted in the idea of devotion and personal connection to the divine, democratized religious expression, breaking down social barriers and making spirituality accessible to all. Parallelly, the Sufi movement, with its mystical and transcendental approach, also influenced Hindu thought, fostering a culture of peace and tolerance. As the medieval period progressed, Hinduism faced new influences and challenges under Islamic and British rule. Islamic rule brought with it a synthesis of cultures that shaped the societal norms, rituals, and practices of Hindu society. The British rule, on the other hand, introduced Western thought and Christian principles that further influenced the evolution of Hinduism. Transitioning into the modern era, Hinduism underwent significant reform under the guidance of key figures. Reformers like Swami Vivekananda and Mahatma Gandhi, for instance, emphasized the universal principles of Hinduism, advocating for social equality and the rejection of discriminatory practices. In the contemporary world, movements like the Arya Samaj and Brahmo Samaj continue to inspire change, challenging orthodox practices and promoting the reinterpretation of ancient texts in the light of modern values and scientific understanding. Despite numerous challenges, Hinduism's core values and teachings have remained intact, evolving over the centuries. Through all its transformations, Hinduism has demonstrated an enduring resilience and adaptability, keeping its essence alive while embracing change. So what have we learned about the fascinating journey of Hinduism? Well, we've seen how it has its roots deeply embedded in ancient times, offering us a glimpse into a past that is both intriguing and complex. The dawn of Hinduism brought forth a rich collection of spiritual and philosophical teachings that have shaped millions of lives over the centuries. We've explored the classical Hindu texts, the epics that have not only guided religious practices but also influenced the cultural fabric of societies. The tales of courage, devotion, and righteousness still resonate with countless individuals today. We've also looked at the evolution of Hinduism during medieval times and its status in the modern world. Despite the passage of time and the advent of various societal changes, the core essence of Hinduism has remained intact, adapting and thriving in the face of challenges. Unraveling the rich tapestry of Hinduism gives us a glimpse into the soul of one of the world's oldest and most diverse religions.